So what is Liquid? Well, Liquid is a nonprofit organization that teaches young people about personal finance. It teaches them a baseline of 6 very important different finance aspects that they can use for the rest of their lives. And we do that in a classroom type setting with a real teacher, a real person, so that when questions come up, they can ask a person as opposed to watching a video or looking on a website. And we do that in about as relaxed of an atmosphere as you can have. And we do that because I think it adds to learning, and it helps young people understand the basic concept of personal finance. And where did the idea come from? Well, the idea came from actually working with adults. Work with adults to help them get out of financial trouble. And as they were in financial trouble because they didn't have the education and they didn't understand personal finance. And as you work with adults and you see them get the idea of what they should be doing, and you see them working their way out of debt, it's a wonderful thing. But as each time you're working with somebody, you constantly get you get people say things to you like, man, I wish I knew this when I was younger. I wish I learned this when I was younger. It would be so much better. I wouldn't be in this trouble at all. And it's really a great feeling to watch them get out of debt. And it really is satisfying to do that. But that's why actually Liquid was created. Liquid was created because getting people out of financial debt is actually just taking care of a symptom of the problem. And the real problem is that we have a lack of financial education in this country, in our school systems, and we just don't teach young people what personal finance is. And there is a strong need for that, especially as we've gone through this recession, and you've seen people lose their job for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, even a year, and they have nothing put away, and they don't know how to handle that stuff. And so it would be much better if, while they were moving up in the corporate world, they were putting money away. And so, but because they don't really understand that as adults, we have to teach it to them as young people, so they have that solid base. And that's why Liquid was created. And I'm Liquid for the most part. I'm a certified financial planner. I have taken classes from different individuals and certified by different individuals that teach finance on mass levels. I am also somebody who has been in the finance world for just about my entire career. And I do budgets, I do forecasting. That's all I deal with all day. And so you should always share your wisdom and try not to sell it. Just share it. That's what we should do with our wisdom. And so that's why Liquid is a nonprofit organization, because I want to share my wisdom that I've gained over all my years of working. And what does Liquid do for people? Well, the goal is to provide that solid base of personal finance knowledge. And if you have that base, and you understand the basic concepts, and you understand how it's supposed to work, what you do is you actually get people excited about finance, because it really is an amazing topic. And so those people who we get excited about it will go out into the real world, or do their own studying, and or do their own analysis of the different finance things out there. And what it will do is it will lead them to have a better or less stressful life on money. And that's ultimately the goal of Liquid, is to provide a base that people can then live their entire lives having security about money and not having the stress of money in their lives.